I know you, so I owe you my praise. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone this morning? Hope you all are having an awesome Monday morning. Today we're going to talk about the Bible secrets to turn those dreams into reality, and I'm excited to share this with you guys today. So as we take a moment just to listen to some morning motivation from worship. This is from yesterday at church, y'all. We had a good time. So hopefully you had a great weekend, and I'm super excited to be here with you all this week. And let me know what happened over the weekend. What you do that was exciting as we dive in. And also don't forget to share. We got a different background on here for those of you who follow us out here every day, because I don't know. So sometimes when you go on these live platforms, it changes. So it changed today, and I don't know how to get it back on yet. So we'll have it here later. Thought I'd share that with y'all in case y'all like, where's she at? What's new? It's a virtual background, y'all. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, let us know where you're tuning in from and say hello so that we can say hello back to y'all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch over, but don't forget, this is your praises that the Lord deserves. So make sure you get Jesus those praises that he deserves throughout the day. Grab a pen and paper because this is going to be really good for you guys today. I know that it helped me out when I was preparing it. So that's the beauty of when you're doing these things. You actually end up learning more yourself, and it's for you. So thank y'all for being my audience as I self-develop as well. All right. So let me go ahead and get everything up here and let us get started. We're going to talk about the Bible secrets to turning dreams into a reality. So good morning again, everyone. I want to welcome you all to Motivation Monday. And today we're going to dive into a powerful piece of wisdom. And we're going to come from Ecclesiastic 5:3. It says, a dream comes with much business and a fool's voice with many words. Pretty powerful, right? And this verse speaks volumes about the journey of building a dream. And that's what we're here for. Solomon just reminds us that dreams require hard work, it requires focus, and it requires action. So today, I want to share a message of the Bible's secret to turning dreams into reality and how we can bring our dream business to a life in a purposeful and a practical way. Y'all ready? All right. So number one, remember dreams and hard work. It starts there, dreams and hard work. See, we got to dreams, but a lot of people forget about the hard work. It takes a lot to build businesses. It takes a lot to make dreams come true. Now, as you go through this, some businesses that I've been doing this, I don't know, almost 30 years or so. Some of them were easy. Some of them were hard. Some of them were life lessons. Like, I'll never do that one again. But it requires hard work. And we go all the way back to Genesis. He tells us to be fruitful and multiply. So when you look at the first part of that verse, it says, a dreams come true with much business. So this is your call to action. With much business, Solomon reminds us, y'all, that dreams are born through hard work and dedication and effort. You just can't dream about it. You got to always say, be about it, right? Dreams don't just come to life by wishful thinking or daydreaming alone. It requires us to roll up our sleeves and to get busy. It requires us to stay committed. And so, like I just said to you, as you know, there's some businesses that I quit on too soon. There were some that I didn't give enough effort. And there were some that I gave a lot of effort and they became successful. So if you're that person and you got that dream and you put it into the drawer and you put it on the side and it hasn't come true yet, I hope this inspires you to open up that drawer and pull it out again. and this time keep going. Or if you're on the path and you're already in business and you just want to grow it to that next level, let the tips that we're going to share with you, let that help you through the word get yourself where God called you to be. See, Paul gives us a similar message in Thessalonians 4:11 through 12, where he advises us that to make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. Because a lot of people think, oh, that's just, Solomon, that's Old Testament. But Paul says you should mind your own business and work with your hands. So what does that mean to work with your hands? That's the part that, most people forget about. But when you think about it, this just shows us that God honors hard work. He honors quiet diligence. And when we work faithfully, we'll win the respect of others. And that respect, y'all, that's what you need to have, because that builds credibility, whether it's in business or whether it's in life. So when we look at this, let's talk about the words and wisdom. All right. And Solomon warns us, a fool's voice with many words. Let me repeat that. A fool's voice with many words. You know how back in the day they probably still say it. Don't talk about it, be about it, right? Don't talk about it, be about it. So here's the truth. Talk is cheap. And we live in a world where everyone has something to say, especially online, right? But so often these words lack substance. And so you don't look at what your neighbor is doing or your competition is doing, and you don't have competition. Let me just share that with you. You don't have it, because what's for you is for what's for you. But when you take that part of the verse, it calls us to be intentional with our words, to speak with purpose, to speak with thoughtfulness, and to avoid empty chatter that just distracts us from the real action. So if that's something that you've been guilty of, because I have at times, then just re-examine that and be intentional about what you're talking about. So when we look in Thessalonians 3:10 and 12, Paul also emphasized the value of being diligent at your working, saying the one who is unwilling to work shall not eat. What? Yeah, he said, you don't work, you don't eat. So he's just warning us against idleness and urges us to work quietly and earn our own living. It's just that simple. I love the Bible. It's like when you get into it and God begins to reveal things, it's like so simple. Bible basic instructions before leaving earth. You can use it for every aspect of your life. I mean, this verse right here reminds us it's not our words, but our actions and our effort that builds the trust and the reputation and creates success. So y'all ready for number 3? By the way, in the comments, let me know which is, like what's resonating to you. What's your aha moment, right? That you're getting that. So number 3, we're going to talk about practical wisdom for life. And this is Motivation Monday. Ecclesiastes 5:3 from the New Testament encourages us to live with balance. It says diligence in action and restrain in our words. Okay. So you can dream big. You can dream big, but back those dreams up with hard work, back it up with purpose. That's the key right there. Are you putting in the work? Does it have purpose? Speak only what is needed, but let your actions speak louder. That's the whole key right there. Are your actions speaking louder? So today, y'all, I want to share a 5-step framework, plus give you some action steps that you can implement immediately to help you bring this wisdom that we just shared to your journey so that you can grow your business online and grow it in a purposeful way. So if you don't have a pen already or paper, grab one now. Step 1, you want to define your vision with purpose. Just take some time to get clear on your vision and your purpose. Why are you doing what you're doing, and how does it serve others? So that's important. How does it serve others? It just can't be about the money. It just can't be about the notoriety. How are you serving others? And how is it part of your calling? Is it what God called you to do? That's the other thing that you want to take some time and write down. Because when you're clear on this, everything you share will reflect it. So here's your action step. Your action step is write down your vision statement and post it where you'll see it daily. You have to have that vision very, very clear and in front of you. So some of the things that I used to do with my vision, and as I was saying, I used to. I got to start back going. Besides just posting, and I have it where you can't see my board behind me. So there's a board behind me, and where I write my visions at. But when in my car, I would take an index card and put it right on the steering wheel. As I in my bathroom, on the mirror. When you walked outside the door from my house, right there. On the refrigerator, it was right there. So every place that I frequent every day, I had my vision right there. And so, as I said, thank y'all for tuning in as I learn some of the things that I used to do that I need to get back to doing, right? So appreciate that as I have that aha moment myself. But you want to share these visions also with your audience, like share them through your content. Tell your story and show why you care and why you're doing what you're doing. And that's another area that's so important, that it can't just be all talk, and it depends on your personality type too. I think on maybe Wednesday we'll talk about the different personalities and how you want to relate to people especially when you're talking to them one-on-one, in a way that attracts them, the red, yellow, blue. So we'll get into that. But depending on your personality and how you let people in, like by nature, I'm an introvert. You can't label yourself, but I would say that I'm an introvert type person. So your extroverts, they can go out there and have those conversations, and they're like, blah, 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 and people don't believe that, but that's who I am. So I have to learn and force myself to be comfortable to go live, to have those conversations, but we make it happen because everybody has limitations. And when you have those limitations, that's where God comes in. He will help you. Like he told Moses, didn't I make your mouth? So didn't he make our mouth? And if he made our mouth, we got to use it to do what he called us to do. So if you're that introvert listening in, don't let that stop you. Just do it anyway. These are those action steps that we're talking about. Step 2 in that framework is you want to get consistent content that adds value. You want to show up consistently, y'all, with content that educates, that inspires, or it solves a problem. You guys now see me on here again, Monday through Friday. I used to, I don't know, a couple years ago, I went live every single day for probably, I don't know, about 2 years. And then I stopped. Why? I don't know, because it was working so well, and it was one, I don't even remember why. It didn't make sense. So now I'm back Monday through Friday, and it's so you got to just keep everything consistent in what you're doing, because your dream won't grow if you're not consistent and you're not showing up and you're not sharing it. So here's your action step for step number 2: commit to posting valuable content 3 to 5 times a week. And make it a mix of expertise, your inspiration, your testimony, and behind the scene moments. And these are some of the things that we help you with in Genesis Academy. And if I can say that right. And step 3 is to engage with intention. Plan stuff out before you get on here. Don't just jump on and like, hey, let me pull out my phone and go live in the moment, unless you're doing a live scene. But when you're sharing your content, have it be intentional. Like the words say, make it plain, write it on the tablet so anyone who reads it can run with it. And so when you're writing out your content and you're engaging with intention, make sure anybody can run with it, because maybe one day you can't be there, and your business shouldn't just be about you. It should be able to continue to go on once you're long gone. So engage with intention. You want to build real relationships with your audience. by genuinely engaging with them. Show that you're invested in them, and this right there will help you build loyalty. So here's your action step for that step. Take 15 to 20 minutes daily responding to every comment, answering DMs, and engaging thoughtfully with people in your niche. And so, like, remember I said those introverts, those are things that, I'm pretty good at responding to anyone who comments, but I'm working on making it more personal. A friend of mine, he said, he's a great speaker, and he was like, you could like say how you doing, but I'm like that action taker person, that red type personality. Like, I just want to know the answer to a question. So other red people get me, and they're like, hey, I totally get it. I don't need the fluff. Just do it. So you always have to know your audience and who you're dealing with. So here's your action step 4, y'all. Take aligned actions on key projects. And so there's a lot. Let me tell you, there is a lot that you need to do. You get people that come on and they're like, oh, yeah, you can build a business in one day, 20 minutes. No, ain't nothing works that way. It takes time. It takes projects. It takes aligning it all up. So you have to have a game plan. So you can take like one project each week, and it'll move you forward in your business. So whether you're creating a product business, whether you're building a funnel, whether you're planning a new campaign, you want to put it all together in a tool that you can use. So here's your action step for today. You want to use a project management tool to organize your weekly goals, to make sure that everything is organized, and dedicate focus time each day to work on one big goal at a time. You got to plan out your time. And those are definitely, to me, when it comes to like planning out your day and your life and what you're doing, those are things that are so, so important that people don't talk about, that you need to have game plans. And if you want to learn more about this, because normally we have it at the bottom of the screen there, go to BibleBusinessAcademy.com, and we'll be able to help you to put all of this in place, because it is a lot, right? It is a lot. So step 5, y'all ready for the last one? Speak with purpose and share your faith. Don't be a secret Christian, right? Let people know. Now, my business is about building a business with biblical principles. So because it's about that, I'm going to talk about it all the time, right? So I can come out, that's the audience. The other business that I have is Ice Fit Studio Med Spa and Ice Fit Studio. So in those businesses, although they're backed by faith, and when I say they're backed by faith, because I'm building and implementing them, and the goal is to help people know that the peace that you get is beyond understanding. I always say we're going to put Buddha out of business, and we're going to let everyone know that your true peace comes from Jesus. And so my goal is to open up 3,000 Ice Fit Studio Med Spas. We have 2 now, and then 1 placement that's in Texas. So we have 2 in Florida and 1 in Texas. And so with those businesses, they're not faith-based businesses on the outside like Bible Business Academy is, right? Where we talk about the Bible, we can do it freely. But if you go on my Ice Fit Studio Med Spa page, you're going to see a scripture there. Now, do you have to have scriptures in your business? No, you don't. But that's just something that I do. I went the other day, well, a week or so ago, and I got some popcorn from the dollar store. And on the bag, they had a scripture. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. If you think of Chick-fil-A, they're closed on Sundays in Hobby Lobby because that's their faith. So when I say let your faith shine in your business, those are ways that you can let your faith shine in your business. Let me know if that's making sense. And when you share what matters to you naturally, it will attract people that align with your mission and values. So here's your action step for this phase. Occasionally post or email something that reflects your faith or belief, so that it can uplift people and you can build a community around shared purpose and support. People want to be around people that they have something in common with, that they can learn from. So this week, y'all, let's commit to these faith-driven purposeful steps as we build our dream businesses. And I just want you all to remember, your dreams take more than talk. It takes vision, it takes consistency, and it takes faithful action. So as Colossians 3:23 reminds us, whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart as working for the Lord. Not just a little of your heart, but give it all you got. And let's be people of purpose, letting God guide our work, let him guide our words, let him guide everything that we're doing. So here's to a week filled with a faith-filled progress and purpose-driven action. I hope this brought you all value today. I want to thank you all for tuning in. And if you want to learn more, go to BibleBusinessAcademy.com. And we also have started our Black Friday Genesis Academy, early Black Friday. So you can also learn about that when you go to BibleBusinessAcademy.com. I appreciate y'all. Let me know if you have any questions. You can put those in the comments. If you're catching this during the replay, you can also put that in the comment section there, and we can help you out any way. You message us, email us, but let's talk. Let's make this happen. Let's make 2025 the year you truly thrive. All right? Y'all ready for this? I will talk to you later. Don't forget to like, share, and tell people about this. All right. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.